Game Over 86 coming back with another video, and today guys we are going to be reviewing the 8bitdo GameCube adapter, GameCube controller adapter, wireless connection for your Nintendo Switch. This will be able to hook up your GameCube controller and then send a wireless signal and link it to your Nintendo Switch to play games like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It'll also hook up your old classic controllers, your Nintendo NES, and I'm sure your Super NES classic controllers, to play your online Nintendo games as well. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more as we get into it. So let's go ahead and unbox this thing. And you get pretty much your codes, everything in there. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Get a little band. You get this. This is for pretty much hooking this up to the computer. You can do all different types of things. And here, let me just zoom in a little bit to this right here so you can see this. This right here is for the Nintendo Switch. This is for your computer, your PC. You just switch it over and all that as well. Of course, you get the instruction booklet that I just pulled out. This button right here, the yellow button, is to pair it. So you're going to use that to pair your controller, your GameCube controller, which is right here, is that slot. And you're going to pair that with your Nintendo Switch. And then this button right here, the red button, is your home button. So just like the Nintendo GameCube controllers that aren't Power A, I believe, don't have the home button, you would have to hit this to go back to the home menu on the Nintendo Switch. And the green button is the star button. And let's go ahead and get into more detail about this. This thing looks really unique, really cool, and I'm really super excited to try it out. This other side is what I was talking about. If you guys have a classic console, whether it be the NES or Super NES, these do work on games for your Nintendo Switch Online. So just remember that instead of having to buy some of them game controllers that they sell that link into your Switch for Joy-Cons to play the Nintendo games on your Switch online service, you can use the classic controller and save a lot of money. They're, I think, $10 in stores if you can find them still in stores, and $25 somewhere else on eBay that I've seen. But it still beats $70 for the other controllers that go on for Joy-Cons. Let's go ahead and talk more about this. I did forget to mention, guys, on the 8bitdo, it does take 2 AA batteries. So yes, you do have to use some AA batteries for it to work. So we are going to go ahead and put them in, and we are going to link this to the Nintendo Switch. Very simple, 2 AA batteries, still really good features for what you're getting. So here we are, we're going to be activating this. You want to turn it to switch after you put the batteries in, hit the home button for the blue light to blink, then you want to go to your controllers, you want to change grip order, you want to hold the sync button, which is the yellow button, which is like the C stick to the GameCube controller, and it'll start flashing blue, and it linked us into the controller right there. So now I'm going to set this right here so you can see me do this. We are going to hit A for ready. We're going to go back, and I might zoom it in just a little bit for you guys so it's not so hard to see, but you can see that I am using this controller. And I'm sorry for the bad camera angle, guys, and if the quality's bad, I apologize as well. I'm going to try to get this the best camera angle I can do. But as you can see, you do get to play these controllers with the 8bitdo, which is $20. $20 is not bad. You can get this on Amazon, is where I got mine. I will leave a link down in the description if they're available. You guys can use that link. That is an affiliate link. It does help support the channel. But these controllers are about $10 if you can still find them in certain stores. If not, I know people are still selling them on eBay for 20 to 25 bucks. And a lot of people didn't know. On my last video I said that Nintendo's not going to keep making these Nintendo Classics or Super NES Classics, so make sure you get some controllers. I would prefer at least 1 or 2 of these and 1 or 2 of the Super Nintendo Classics, because when these games start coming to the service, if you guys like to play these games, you don't have to pay the $70 70 bucks for the Joy-Con kind of controllers that are coming like these. And I went ahead and bought them before this was already out, before I knew about any of this stuff. So I will be doing a review on them as well. But let's go ahead and jump into a game. We like some Double Dragon. And I'm sorry for the audio, and I'm sorry for the video. And like I said, my voice is not good. And then hopefully, see, you can back out by holding select. And your select button is pretty much like your select mode, and then obviously you're just going to hit start to start up the game. And you hit select and start to pull up the menu to where you can load, suspend point, you can create a save point, you can reset, you can go back to game selection by hitting A. Just note that select does get your video thing to pull up instead of just hitting start. I think my volume's up all the way. I remember playing this game back in the day, and I'm sorry that the video quality, like I said, ain't the best, but I am saving for better cameras, better lighting. I hope you guys can at least appreciate it. Like I said, I'll bring in better quality and stuff like that back. But as you can see, the GameCube controller's all playing. I'm using it, as you guys can see. There's really no lag that I'm seeing with this, and I know it's kind of hard. Let me zoom out a little bit. There is no really lag with this that I've seen so far, and it moves pretty solidly, pretty fluently. Oh man, this game brings back memories, guys. So I'm going to go to game selection and do some Mario. This was another one where people, I'm sure, wanted to see. Let me zoom it back in so you guys can see the screen. We'll go ahead and play. It just feels like 1985 again, or 1985 when this game came out. But it does feel like the original game. I'm not having any latency. It's a really good product from what I've seen so far and tested it. Now I do want to say I don't own Super Smash Brothers, nor do I own well, I do own GameCube controllers, but I do not own Super Smash Brothers, guys. I do own a bunch of GameCube controllers, and I'm going to try hooking this up to this and seeing if it just works for other stuff as well. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. So now I am going to be hooking in the GameCube controller. It's just one that I bought a long time ago for the Wii U. It was a Super Smash edition. Really good controller. They've always made really good controllers when it comes to this, as you guys can see. But I am going to plug it in here, and we are going to hook it up. It comes with a super long cable on these. That's why I liked it, because I don't like to sit so close. But that's why I love this thing right here. Then we're going to go to controllers. We're going to change grip order again. We're going to sync. As soon as we hit the power back on, you can see the blue light flashing, and it links in our GameCube controller, as you guys can see. Now, I'm going to set this off to the side since the cord's pulling it all the way down. I am going to zoom it in so you guys can see the screen. You can back out just like anything. Yeah, we're going to close out them games. And let's see if Salt and Sanctuary picked up this game. Just came out recently. Let's see if certain games will play other than just Super Smash Brothers. I'm sorry I do not have Super Smash Brothers yet, guys. Money's tight with the holiday season. I always say my kids come first before me or the YouTube channel. So I am saving for that game. Eventually I will pick it up and I will do a probably a game stream on it, guys. I'll probably go and hang out with people in the chat and probably throw some friend invites, and we'll have to game up. That'll be something to stay tuned for. And I really want to bring some game streaming and play with you guys out there that enjoy playing video games for the fun. But as far as I know right now, it linked in. Now let me see if the game is fully going to work. I am actually using the GameCube controller. I'm not doing anything different, as you guys can see. I would put this up higher, but as you can tell, the cord's so long and heavy. Now, this game is showing so far, new game. Actually, I'm going to go to my old game. I haven't played a whole lot into it yet. But let's see if it works, guys. We have success. Now, I don't know how much. There's the jump button. There's the, okay, so the Y is the attack button. My apologies. I do apologize for that. I did run out of batteries. I wasn't expecting that with the remote. But as you can see, now I'm not saying all games work, but for people that want to use a GameCube controller, as you can see right here, I'm jumping with B. I'm swiping with Y. X is another swipe. You can hold it and charge it up. You can roll with the Z button, as you can see. You can do all kinds of stuff. You can use your weapons here, it tells you. You could go through your other weapons right up here in the corner. As you can see, I'm moving through to use different weapons of people that played Salt and Sanctuary. It's kind of like a Dark Souls or kind of game. It's a smaller indie game, I believe, and it's $30. It's really good. But as you can see, it works out great. So I'm going to give you guys my final opinion and my final thought on the 8BitDo. I honestly think, guys, that this is going to be a really good device. Now, I'm sorry that the camera that I was using to shoot this is a little different. I wanted to show you guys that it did work with controllers like the NES Classic Edition controller, and it did work with GameCube controllers. And you can actually play different games. So far, I only tested that one, but there are select few games I'm sure that will work on this, and it'll work phenomenally. So a lot of people that want to use the GameCube controller with the 8BitDo, it works out perfectly because you do still have your home button. You still can sync, and if you guys want to play stuff on the PC as well, this, like I said, you can switch that over and you'll hook this piece into the back of it and put it in. But my final opinion on this, guys, and my thoughts, this is a remarkable piece of hardware. I think it's great. People that don't have a lot of money, that can't afford you know, some of the expensive stuff that's coming out, this is a really good product for $20, and I'll leave a link, like I said, in the description below. For 20 bucks, you can get this controller, and if you even have friends, I guess you could do, I think you would have to have 4 of these, I'm guessing. So if you think about it, 20, 40, 60, $80. The NES Classic controllers alone that you have to buy if you have the online service is $70, and that's with tax and everything included. And I'll be getting that, and I'll be reviewing that to see if there's a big difference or if it's not worth the money or not. But at least in this way, using the 8BitDo, you can still play NES games with an original NES controller. And these are $9.99 on, I believe, Amazon still and other places. If they're sold out there, check eBay, they're still 25 bucks. And that's a better deal than what you would want to buy, unless you're collecting everything from Nintendo. But also, they do work with the Super Nintendo controllers. So when the Super Nintendo games drop on the online service, you can use your original classic controller. Now, I do know other places and other things are selling. I did buy me the GameCube. This is the Switch version. I never did get around to buying the GameCube Wii U version of this. But you can also just plug this in with your controllers. This is $20 as well. I will leave a link down in the description is this one if you guys want to just pick this one up and you got buddies over or whatever, and you guys want to just hook 4 controllers in and game on, you know. And I believe you can do double where you can have 8. But if you want to do the 8-bit do, like I was saying, if you wanted to get 4 separate ones to where they're all connected into each, I mean, at $80, $10 more, and you're getting 4 of these, and you can hook up 4 controllers, and they're wirelessly. And I know a lot of parents are out there that have kids running around. You don't want them tripping over your cords or pulling that off the shelf or your Switch or anything like that. So this is a great product in my opinion, guys. I think it works out really good. I didn't see any latency issues with the controllers. I would definitely pick this one up if you're just a single person wanting to just game and play by yourself online or whatever, and use the controller for classic games as well on your online service. I recommend this product first. If you have a bunch of buddies over or you have a lot of family members or friends, I recommend this. If you want to play with your kids, you can hook this one up as well. This one's $20 as well. Really good deal. And I want to know what you guys think. Have you guys already purchased the Nintendo GameCube adapter controller, or have you guys already purchased the 8-bit do? Let me know down in the comments. Let me know, guys, what you think of the video. And like I said, I am a little under the weather. I've been having a really bad sinus cold. I'm trying to still push out these videos for you guys, whether I'm sick or not, because I love you very much and I'm passionate about video games. But I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Are you guys going to check one of these out? Have you guys played Smash? I haven't yet. I know. I'm sorry. I'm one of the few that haven't bought Smash, but like I said, Christmas is around. For me, it's a little tight around this time of the year. I'm getting my kids Christmas, and I'm saving some money later on in the first of the year for some of that stuff. So I will bring some game streams, guys. Stay tuned for that. That's something new I want to bring to my channel next year, a lot more than what I did this year. And I want to bring some game streams, play with you guys on these video games, whether it be PS4, Xbox, PC, or Nintendo Switch. Let me know down in the comments, guys, if you guys like this video. Also, hit the like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell notifications as well. Keep you guys up to date. Have a wonderful rest of your week. For this beautiful Monday, I'm going to try to stay indoors and try to get over this head cold, and I'll see you guys back Wednesday with another video, unless something crazy happens. Then I might pop up a video Tuesday. But I love you very much. Take care of one another. Do a good deed. Stay safe. I'll see you guys later. Peace.